Introduce the show. We're on.
We're on. Caca on my vest. Oh, hi. How are you? Welcome to another edition of Creek Theater, brought to you by s4e17 and Somans, with it's a dill dog dyspepsia tablets for dogs. Dogs get dyspepsia.
I get Coca-Cola myself.
Did you get a tooth pull?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it hurt.
Why did it hurt?
I don't know. But they pulled my tooth. I had a tooth yank this morning, so I'm going to make him do... Or I'm sorry, I'm going to let him do most of the talking tonight. Oh, what?
You got
see the hole in my face?
Yeah.
No, it's gross.
That's 144.
I've been swallowing blood and spit all afternoon because I can't rinse. They tell you
Show America. Get your money's worth.
No. They don't. They say don't rinse and you can't spit. So I have to swallow all this stuff.
Yuck.
Yeah, I know. Just perfect for Creek Theater.
It's pretty gross.
What's the name of tonight's movie?
I have no idea.
Slick?
Oh, Slick.
No. I'm calling you Slick.
No. Calling you Slick. Who's calling you?
If I mention who stars in tonight's movie, you guess what the name of it is.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're pretty good. You know who these guys star.
I know who they are.
Tonight's star is Boris Karloff.
Frankenstein.
No.
Son of Frankenstein.
No.
Bride of Frankenstein.
No.
Neighbor of Frankenstein.
No.
Next door neighbor of Frankenstein.
No.
Aunt of Frankenstein. The Night Key.
No, that's a good movie though. Keep trying.
I don't know what it is. You never tell me.
I'll give you a year. It was made in 1933.
Dracula.
Well, that was Lugosi that did that. Karloff.
Kylo.
No, it was Lugosi that did that. Wait, hey! You can't say that.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else did it. No, go ahead.
It's
a very
the
rare...
Lodger.
No,
the Toother.
That was Alfred Hitchcock did The Lodger. This is a very rare British film that Karloff did after he made Frankenstein.
Frankenfeathers.
He actually plays another monster-type person.
Bride of the Monster. Son-in-law of the Monster. Ghoul of the Monster.
You're close.
Ghoul.
No,
I married a
Ghoul. Just
Ghoul.
Bride.
Put a word in front of the Ghoul.
Word Ghoul.
Tonight's movie is called The Ghoul.
It's called The Ghoul. Is he going to be? He lives in Parma and Cleveland.
I know it's not the guy who does the horror shows. Not that Ghoul. This is The Ghoul with Boris Karloff, made in England back in 1933, and we've got a really good copy of it. We're going to show you tonight.
Can we show One Step Beyond again, or Sanford and Son, or The Twilight Zone?
We do have, I think, a Three Stooges we're going to show you later, though. What do you think of that, huh? Hold still, you lovebirds.
I don't do that.
Do that? You don't do that?
Karloff, that line.
Hey!
We can't say limey.
No! Let's start the
I'm good
movie.
enough to sniff my pizza.
Don't encourage it.
Nancy's a camera wiggler.
Yeah.
Is Joyce going to be here and her daughter Sophie so she can say, I'm sure how queer? Dr. Klug should have pulled your tooth.
Yeah.
It's a tooth puller. Will you leave that scarf alone? Will you get rid of that hat?
Well, I had tooth pulled, so I got
There you go.
What is this, Bazooka Joe returns?
He had a turtleneck.
How's that?
There you go.
There you go. See, I was supposed to do this before I had it pulled.
Yep.
But I already had it pulled. Let's start the movie, The Ghoul with Boris Karloff.
Karloff?
Theater.
He's that right.
And we'll be back.
We don't want to buy no lino, no nothing.
Mr. Dragore, please.
Oh, him.
No sound, please. After 2 years I find you. I want the eternal light.
You found me too late. It's no longer mine.
I can kill with this from the end of the room. No lies, please.
You cannot kill in England, Mahmoud. They get their murderers here and hang them.
I have not come alone. If I hang, there are others. The eternal light goes back to the tomb from which you stole it.
But I tell you, I have not got it.
Please, I am not a child.
I sold it.
To whom did you sell it?
To Professor Morland.
That robber of the dead. Has he sold it?
He did not buy to sell.
What then?
Like you, Mahmoud. She believes.
Believes? He believes that the eternal light will open for him the gates of paradise?
Even so. He gave the best part of his fortune for it. And very soon he will know whether or not he was right.
What do you mean?
Professor Morland is dying.
Then you think it will be buried with him?
I'm sure of it. We have only got to wait until he is dead.
Anubis. Opener of the way. What's that?
Well, what is it?
Good evening. I happen to be staying in the neighborhood, and hearing of your master's illness, I took the liberty of calling. How is he tonight?
He'll never see the morning.
He hasn't asked for anyone of my cloth.
Nor will he. He's set in his ways, and they're the ways of the heathen.
I know he won't see the rector, but though I'm a comparative stranger, I don't like to leave a man to die like that.
He'll die in his own fashion, as he has lived.
Still, sometimes at the end.
Not with him. He's stubborn and unbending, and will be so at the throne itself.
Well, I suppose I can be of no use then.
No manner of use.
Good night.
He's asking for you. Where can I find Mr. Brown?
Who is it? Come in or go out.
You'll have to go up soon if you want to see him again. Curious house, this.
Curious owner.
Yes, but I suppose a great Egyptologist can't be expected to be like other people.
Well, he'll be like a great many other people soon.
That's not a very sympathetic thing to say.
I'm not a sympathetic man. Want a drink?
That's, across the hall, isn't it?
I dare say.
Thanks.
$75,000. September 22nd, 1931. Daily Journal. $1922. The eternal light, mine at last.
What's he there?
I'm here.
Is the door shut?
It is.
No listeners?
None.
The curtains?
They are drawn.
Come nearer. This man, Broughton. Watch. Broughton.
You were always suspicious. Have you ever trusted a living soul?
Only fools. I trust you.
Better to trust in the spirit than in the flesh.
I put my trust in my own gods. And now, when I am dead, my funeral, you will bury me at dusk in the clothes I told you. You will place the figure of Anubis at the west of the inner chamber.
I will.
And on the night of the full moon, at the first hour, I will make my offering of the eternal light to Anubis, opener of the ways. If I have done well in his sight, those fingers will close over the jewel, and he will open to me the gates of immortality.
The hand of a heathen image will now come to life.
Ah, the bandage. The bandage. Look. This is the eternal light. It must rest in my hand.
A man will no find peace who robs his heirs.
Bandage my hand. The eternal light must lie with me in the tomb. You're afraid of me?
I'm afraid for you.
If this should leave me, then you'll have reason to fear. For when the full moon strikes the door of my tomb, I will come back. You hear? I will come back to kill. Bandage my hand.
Doctor! Doctor! Doctor!
Windows. Open. Oh.
It's all over. Make out a certificate. Heart failure. What was the idea of bandaging his hand like that?
I cannot say. He had many a queer fancy.
I'll be round in the morning to sign the certificate.
I'll no be leaving my master's side till his body is laid to rest.
Ah.
Where are you going?
To feed the lamp that is to burn inside.
It's all wrong.
It's a disgraceful devil.
Wait! You're leaving the key inside.
Aye, that was another of his queer fancies.
When your master died, Lang, I believe him to have been possessed of a jewel of great value. Do you know anything about it?
Nothing.
I advise you to be very careful, Lang.
I've a careful nature.
You may be putting yourself perilously near dishonesty.
I've seen men nearer.
You may regret this, Lang. Davis, I want you to stay here and watch that man with a club foot.
I'm not a detective, Mr. Broughton.
One more word from you, Davis, and you're out of work. I have reason to believe that he has stolen a valuable piece of property. He may make an effort to get rid of it. Watch him and telephone me at my office if he leaves the house.
Very good, sir.
Hi everybody, I'm East West in Jackson, Michigan from Nose City Autos, and we're going to tell you what you can do to get yourself a car. On my right hand side here is Roscoe. Roscoe, tell people what they have to do to get finance.
Money and finance money. You go to the bank and you can rob it if you want, if you don't get caught, and you can bring us the money. And
okay, and now we're going to find out what kind of cars you got. Over on my other side here is Harold. Harold, what kind of cars can people find here at Nose City Autos?
well, we got cars, and you can drive them.
That's right, folks. So come on out here to Nose City Autos. We're located in Jackson, Michigan. Not Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson, Michigan. If you notice, I never give the address, what street or number or nothing. It's just Jackson, Michigan. Come to Jackson, Michigan. You find Nose City Autos. I ain't going to tell you how to get here. Just come to Jackson, Michigan. Nose City Motors.
You forgot one.
Thank you very much.
You forgot
What did I forget?
one thing.
What's that?
People drive vehicles.
You forgot one thing, too. People want to know.
People want to know about the vehicle. What's a vehicle? People drive vehicles. And some people drive cars.
No City Motors. Come down and pick one.
Or pick your nose.
Harlan. Miss Betty Harlan, 52 Blandford Street.
Carry up!
From Wrexham's.
10 shillings if you'll drive me to Yaxford Station in time to catch the 5 o'clock train.
I'll oblige you, Governor. I was going straight back as it was.
That's a very old carpet, Mr. Morland. I should be glad if you will not kick it to pieces.
I'm sorry. When I'm angry, I do kick.
Be good enough to explain that.
Yes, I intend to. By your own statement, Miss Holland and I are the sole heirs of Professor Morland. We were informed neither of his death nor of his funeral.
Your uncle died and was buried in a certain way according to his wishes, which... need I go on? Almost his last words were a threat to return from the dead. In my opinion, he was mad.
Well, that may be so. But Miss Holland and I should have been consulted.
But I understood that you and Miss Holland were not on speaking terms.
Well, what of that? You expect quiet at a funeral, don't you?
Yes, I also expect it in my office.
I'm very sorry, but after all, this means a good deal to both of us. My uncle was worth about 4,000 a year.
Well, he isn't now.
What do you mean by that?
He spent a good deal, you know. It may surprise you to know that some time ago he drew a cheque for £75,000.
What for?
I don't know.
You don't know? You were in charge of all his affairs and you don't know?
That's what I said. And I advise you to look after the tone of your voice.
I'm not at all sure. I haven't much more important things to look after than the tone of my voice.
I don't follow you.
I'm going to run down to Owlsvale House tomorrow morning.
Yes, I don't think you realize the conditions that you'll find there.
No. That's why I propose to go.
You won't like it. You'll be most uncomfortable.
You don't advise me to go?
I think you'll be making a very big mistake.
Then I'll go. Oh, by the way, does Miss Harlan know anything about this will business?
No doubt you will have received a letter from me by now.
Do you know Miss Holland?
No. I propose to give myself the pleasure of calling upon her this evening. Hello. Oh, it's you, Davies. Wait a minute. I have a visitor here, but I think he's just going.
Thank you very much. If you're going to see Miss Holland tonight, I shall be there myself.
No doubt you will succeed in making a painful interview intolerable. Good afternoon.
Your manner must help your practice a great deal.
Now, Davies.
Can you direct me to Blandford Street, please?
Follow the tram lines close on a mile and then turn right at the church.
I'm obliged to you.
Oh, hello, Caney. Ooh. Oh, it's good to get out of that fog. My dear, a most exciting thing has happened. Oh, don't let it happen again. No, not that. That's a chestnut. It's this. It looks like a solicitor's letter, just been delivered by hand. Oh, dear. What haven't we paid? I wonder if I'm going to get a shock or not. Oh, Caney, that is a silly game. After all we've said about Uncle Henry, what do you think he's done? Something nice at last? He's dead. My dear, I'm sorry. And his solicitor wants to see me. My dear, I'm glad. He was awfully rich, wasn't he? He may have left you a fortune. If he has, I'll buy you a private cinema. I say, when did this letter come? A few minutes ago. Why? He asked me to telephone him if I could see him here at 6. You don't want to miss the chance of a fortune for the sake of tuppence. You better run out and do it now. You're right.
Miss Harlan.
Yes?
What's the matter? What's happened?
Somebody attacked me and slashed my bag.
Why, good Lord, it's Betty Harlan.
Rafe Morland.
You would go and get yourself into some kind of mix-up.
You would arrive when it's all over.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going home.
Wait a minute. I was on my way to see you, strictly on business.
You wouldn't be allowed in for any other reason.
That's good.
Taxi! Cunningham Garage, as quickly as possible.
Mr. Broughton, we're delighted to see you. No, it isn't Mr. Broughton. It's my cousin, Rafe Morland. Dear Mr. Morland, we're delighted to see you. Wrong again. We don't like him very much. Oh, don't we? I didn't realize.
Well, our two families are not on speaking terms.
Oh, dear.
As far as I can make out, it was started by my late uncle as a Christmas joke.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
But now he's dead. The trouble's all over.
I'm not sure. It hasn't just begun.
Where's Mr. Broughton? Oh, he won't come because I didn't telephone. I nearly got throttled instead. Betty! There was a man with a limp. He pushed a note into my hand. I just put it in my bag when somebody snatched the whole affair.
What was in it?
There's something of value at Owl's Vale. Others are after it, so come.
And Broughton was doing everything he knew to keep me away from there. There's a fox in the cover somewhere. Goodbye.
Oh, why goodbye?
I'm going down there right away. I'll let you know what happens.
You're wrong. I'll let myself know. If you go, I go too. You can't do that. Alone in a house with a man you're not even on speaking terms with? Oh, don't be so absurd. It's not as if I even liked him. Oh, if another woman was going, perhaps. I suppose that means you want to come too. Well, obviously it's my duty.
And suppose I object?
I'm not so broke I can't hire a car.
Oh, all right, you win, but for goodness sake, hurry. Girls, was getting this as best you can. There you are.
You first. No, you. Hurry up. Oh, this is an unspeakable car. There's no room for my legs. All right, come on.
It looks as if I'll have to walk.
You might do worse. There's a grand moon. It's full.
I'll see if there's a name on this gate. No, there's nothing to show. This is the place.
But there aren't any other places, and I'm frozen.
Well, it's no use going to the wrong place.
Wait a minute, here's someone on a bike. Hi there, Cocky, wait a minute. Oh, hello. I'm awfully sorry, I didn't see you were a parson.
Oh, that's all right. Any trouble?
Oh, no. We just want to get to Owlsvale House.
Well, this is it. As a matter of fact, I'm calling there myself.
Oh, did you know my uncle, Professor Morland?
Oh, slightly. Perhaps I ought to introduce myself. My name's Hartley, Nigel Hartley. I'm down at Raveley. The vicar's ill.
How'd you do? I'm Rafe Morland. This is Miss Holland. We're the heirs of the old...
Couldn't we have the rest of the introduction indoors?
Yes, of course. You must be cold. Right, straight down this drive. You go along, I'll follow.
All right.
We are. Car will be all right here. I'll show you the way.
What a horrible house. I wish I was back home in bed.
I can hear someone coming.
Ah. Well, don't stand about. Come inside. We'll go into the library. I may be old-fashioned, but I feel awkward when I am not introduced to people.
I'm sorry, I forgot you didn't know your clients by sight. This is Miss Holland.
How do you do? I was expecting a telephone message from you.
Oh, I was on my way to call you up when the most extraordinary thing happened.
And this is Miss Caney.
How do you do?
You're a surprise, Broughton.
I have a great deal of business to clear up down here.
This house has needed a woman for about 25 years. Now I've blinded myself.
You haven't wasted much time in getting here, Mr. Morland.
No, just a little too much, perhaps.
Whatever do you mean? Really, you're the rudest man alive.
Oh, pretty pussy. How horrible. It's stuffed.
I dare say you know your own business best, but why you should want to bring a parson...
A pure accident. We met at the gates.
So naturally you brought him in.
Broughton, I can stand a certain amount, but no more.
Ah, come, don't let's make a battle of it.
You stay here in the car.
No. I shall be among the trees, watching.
You may say I have no right to express this opinion, but to my mind it's a scandalous and disgraceful burial which may have disastrous consequences.
It would be very disastrous if he came back, wouldn't it? I quite see Mr. Hartley's point.
Yes, you make friends quickly, don't you?
And enemies quicker.
Need we have these childish squabbles? We all know the dead men don't come back.
Tell everyone what movie we're watching.
We're watching the movie.
What?
The Ghoul.
It's not a hockey movie.
Hockey, pants on fire. Your nose is longer than a telephone wire. Hockey, get the puck out of here. Your nose is longer than a wild nose thing. Do you eat meat? I like meat. I'm a meat person. I like meat. I used to eat grease, but now
I thought you used to eat bread.
I used to eat bread.
Tonight's movie is The Ghoul with Boris Karloff. It's a rare one.
Why are we doing that?
I'm not doing that. Maybe your pants are too tight. I don't know. Too much starch in your shorts, maybe?
The Goiter brothers. I had a goiter once. It was out to here. What is all this caca? I got a thing on my vest. It's
Schmutz.
a snot dripping.
Schmutz.
Schmutz.
Your schmutz on your vest.
Mushy foo-foo. Mushy schmoo.
Tell everybody about tonight's movie. Tell them.
The movie tonight is about meat.
Bread.
I like meat.
It's bread.
Meat is good. It makes your arteries clog. Meat. Why does he eat meat? A squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag.
All right, tonight's movie. Tonight's movie has some good parts in it, but we're coming up a little bit later. There's a big, long, boring part. So try to stick through that part because it's worth it to see the ending of The Ghoul. This is a movie that was thought to be lost for many years.
Somebody found it,
and they finally found a couple of decent copies of it. So this is a lost film that's been found. Oh no. We can tell who the brains behind this outfit is. Can't
Jackson,
wait.
Michigan. South Park.
No, it's East-West.
East-West.
East-West from No City Auto.
Vehicle.
Hey, we might hear again from him later on, by the way.
Okay, all right.
So, anything else you want to add before?
No, I don't want to add anything except the movie's called The Ghoul and it stars Boris Goulardi.
No, Boris Karloff. Oh, you know who else is in this movie?
What? Oh, I'm supposed to stand over here?
Stand over there because
this is too smooth.
Yeah. Also in this movie is Ernest Thesiger, who played Dr. Pretorius in The Bride of Frankenstein. He is in this movie as well. Steve Brad, Joe Schaefer.
Every time you say Joe Schaefer, I laugh. Joe Schaefer, Joe Schaefer. Joe Schaefer, I see bunny bread.
Joe Schaefer's not in this movie tonight. Blabs, you kicked out of the
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Hello. That's Limey.
The movie is The Ghoul. The Karloff.
It's not good enough to sniff my...
Hey, let's get back to it on Creep Theater. And then later on we got the Stooges.
Already here.
Huh?
I don't want to get close. I'm going to see my wrinkles.
Oh, I wish I was back home in bed.
Hadn't somebody better answer that?
Certainly.
It's your house. Very well.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I was an intimate friend of Professor Mullen.
Well, you'd better come in. You seem to be giving a party.
Oh. Well, thank you. My name is Aga Ben Dragore.
An Egyptian?
An Arab.
I don't remember having heard your name.
I did not flatter myself that you would. But I knew Professor Mullen some years ago, in Egypt. I heard of his death, and of his burial in my own faith, and I hoped, as I am leaving England tomorrow, that I might be allowed to visit his tomb.
I must protest against anything of the sort.
Why shouldn't the poor man look at his friend's tomb?
I don't mind him going.
I can't believe that you'd willingly encourage paganism.
The Egyptians were not pagans, sir. As no doubt you know, Miss...
Caney, I think you're all being very unkind to Mr. Dragore.
I don't think you people realize quite how far Morland's queer ideas took him. He even believed that after his death at a certain hour, the image of Anubis would come to life in his tomb and receive his soul. It's horrible.
Well, I can't see that it matters. After all, if that sort of mumbo-jumbo gave him any comfort,
It matters a great deal.
If my suggestion is likely to hurt anyone's feelings, please forget it.
Oh, I think that's very sweet of you, Mr. Dragore.
Oh, your sympathy is more than charming.
Well, what about a cup of coffee after your cold drive? I dare say we should find some in the kitchen.
May I offer my services as pantryman?
Quite sweet of you. Come, Mr. Dragore.
For sheer speed. She'll not let him out of her sight for a moment now.
Perhaps that's just as well.
Come along, Betty. How about making a fire in the library?
Yes.
I'm sorry there should be this sort of atmosphere. After all, we're only ships that pass in the night.
Do you want a drink or will you pass now?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
There you are.
Well, if you build it that way, there won't be any draft.
Well, it'll be the only place in this house where there isn't one, then.
Oh, don't you think you carry those snappy retorts a trifle too far? Since we met, I can't remember you saying a kind word to anyone.
Perhaps you're right. I'm sorry.
Six cups. That's just 4 too many. Eh?
Tell me about Egypt. Have you ever seen a sheik?
I am one.
Oh, thank you. Then how should I address you? Oh, I'm cutting sandwiches for a sheik. I don't feel quite well.
Oh, don't be alarmed. We're not quite as uncivilized as people think.
Oh, don't say that. Do you ride a white stallion?
Sometimes.
Oh, down the path of the moon, the noble animal plunging and frothing at the nostrils till it founders at your feet, faithful unto death.
Well, not very often. You see, it's rather too expensive.
Well, I know it's not your fault. We were taught to hate one another, but...
Good Lord, you don't think I hate you, do you?
Well, I can't somehow feel I'm your dearest friend.
You never did have a great deal of sense, did you?
Oh, that's nice. Rafe, I have a woman's intuition that you and I are up against things.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we are.
Well, then, let's cut the quarreling.
Shoulder to shoulder, eh? All right. Partners.
Partners.
Ah.
Oh, what a wonderful night. It's a full moon.
Scared of a dead man in his tomb? Shame on yourself. Are you a child that your knees should rattle at the talk of a madman? Look your enemy in the face. It's the fear of the big door has got you, and will hold you fast till you stare it down. Do dead men walk? I'm no thinking a dead man will cross my path tonight.
was dreaming.
Now I will show you how we make coffee in the desert, underneath the stars.
You don't make it yourself, do you?
No, of course not. A Circassian slave, lovely as sin, cooks it for us, kneeling. And if it is not to our liking...
I know. She's stripped to the waist and lashed for miles across the Sahara.
where she is finally eaten by locusts, and rightly. Now, take this canister and do exactly as I tell you.
And if I fail?
The Yorkshire moors are just behind us. Now, 6 spoonfuls. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Get arms away from me. What's the matter with you? Are you mad, eh?
What was the matter with him? Was it drink?
No. Terror. Stark terror.
Oh, then I've caught it.
You stay here. I'll look after him.
If you must look after somebody, why look further?
Eh? Come on then.
Rafe! That limp, I'd swear to it anywhere. That's the man.
Look here, did you give a note to this young
Gather
lady?
up your things and get out of here. The master, I've seen him. You...
Who screamed?
I did. That's the last time I'll ever try to make coffee in a strange house.
That man with a limp. Who was he?
Lang, your uncle's servant.
Well, he seemed mad to me.
Yes, and probably dangerous. You others had better go into the library. I'll have a word with him.
Yes, come along. Mr. Broughton understands the man.
It would do no harm to warn my man to stand by.
Your man? Is he a sheik too?
No, he's his chauffeur. He's outside now with my car.
Oh, you're not leaving us, are you?
My dear lady.
Not a very courageous person, our foreign friend.
You think he's run away? Absurd. I'd like to see you riding your bicycle with a Circassian slave, lovely as sin, across the handlebars.
What on earth are you talking about?
Now listen, good people.
Good people?
Don't you think perhaps we're allowing this thing to get on our nerves? Don't you think perhaps if we took a grip on our self-control...
Now listen, good parson. This is our show, and our nerves are probably just as good as the next man's. So keep that sort of talk for your pulpit.
Ray!
Oh, well, of course, I've no wish to interfere where I'm not wanted.
Then don't. This is not a Sunday school.
After that, I think I can say good night.
As you please. Well, I'm sorry I was offensive. Good night.
Oh, well, the tongue is an unruly member, is it not?
Yes.
Yes.
I was tempted. I was tempted, but I did not fall. I did not fall. The thing's safe. I swear it. When you told me you'd come back from the grave, how could I believe you? I never knew such things could be. The girl, she has it. I swear it. Oh, oh.
What's the matter with you? You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
I have. I saw Morland as plainly as I see you. I'm going to mix myself a drink.
Betty, just a minute.
Well?
I have an idea they're trying to scare us out of this house. There's no use blinding ourselves to the facts. There must be something pretty big at stake.
Something that depends on getting rid of us.
That's how it looks to me.
Leave the giggling in. John used to have a cat that would go. We used to call it Pussy Cat.
No, I didn't.
It would meow.
The name of tonight's movie is The Ghoul with Boris Karloff. Hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you check out our website. Tell everybody what our website address is. Go ahead.
Our website. Our website is website.
No, come on.
Creep Theater. It's just Creep Theater.
No, it isn't.
It is too. It's Creep Theater.
No, it's not.
I don't want a coat.
Dot.
I don't want a coat. I don't want a coat.
Spaces.
Creep Theater.
Creep Theater.
Dot spaces.
Dot spaces.
Dot live.
Dot live.
Dot com.
Dot com. King.
Hey, do you think we could? Show people the website on camera?
Sure.
Think we could do that?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She's webbing.
What are you pointing at?
I don't know.
The floor.
Maybe,
the little mouse
maybe the
turds down
website.
there.
Can we do that?
Can we say far?
No. I mean, can we actually pull the website up and show what it looks like? Can we do that? Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay, let's go do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's go do it.
Oh, gotcha.
What's a
Let's
gotcha?
go do it.
Come on, let's
She
go
gonna bring the camera upstairs?
Yeah, let's go do it. Okay, here's part of the website. This is our photo gallery. Can you click on the next?
What gal is it? Gallery?
Okay,
Who's
that's a
that?
great pic. Go, yeah, keep going.
I love that one.
Go
I
back.
love that one.
Ah, that was
Robe,
that's
what's
a
that
terrible.
robe?
Hey, look at that. Look at
Ah,
that. Look, you see what it says?
It says,
Let's see, Ron Zombie or Rosie O'Donnell?
I flipped you off, but we didn't have it on camera.
That's
This
good.
is my little friend.
Okay, okay. Aside from the photos, what else can we?
it's Bart Squally.
Hey, click on the Creep Theater thing here,
Can't see anything here.
and
Is Joyce gonna be here? Oh, don't talk about Joyce? Okay, I won't say Joyce again.
anyway, here's some of the things you can leave your little messages there if you like, and
Yeah,
leave
there's
comments.
a library of them,
Check.
isn't there?
There are some. What do you think these are, you rube?
You guys suck. That's probably what it says.
That says Ron Zombie, get him off the show. I think that's
okay.
what they all say. Because people want to know. They like the banter, you know.
They like that banter. This is my little friend.
mean?
Hello, my name.
Huh?
Shrink.
Where's Shrink? Oh, that's the name of the comment somebody left.
Read.
I like the show. Look,
read,
see?
read. There's one says, I like the show.
I like the show.
Read them.
Get out of there. See, it tells you Creep Theater coffee mugs, how to get them.
Oh, I thought you said it was people with comments.
Creep Theater T-shirts. Well,
I don't
there
care
are
about-
some. The comments are down here, you
There's
tool.
only two.
There are not. You got to scroll down.
Yeah, go down.
Yeah, the rest of them say, you guys suck.
No, just Ron Zombies.
You can say Ron Hively. I don't care if you can say. You want to say Ron Hively? Go ahead and say Ron Hively. I don't care if you say Ron Hively. I won't say Joyce anymore either. What's the dog's name? Pepper?
Smitty.
Oh,
So anyway, there's the website. Check it out. And
What does that one say?
leave a comment.
I like the show.
Says, I like the show.
Yeah.
Tasty bread.
People want to know.
People want to know they like the banner. And there are a couple comments on there saying they like the way the show looks now.
Oh,
Cool.
this is my little friend, Gulu. This is Annie Gulu.
Anyway, so make sure you log on.
What's a log on?
creeptheater.spaces.live.com. There's our photo gallery. And make sure you check
Yeah,
it
that
out.
looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, great. There's our website. Make sure you get on it. Leave some comments. Check out the photo gallery. And check out the Creep Theater merchandise as well.
John's cat used to go.
Let's get to the conclusion of The Ghoul starring Boris Karloff on Creep Theater. And we'll be back in just a little bit with the Three Stooges. It's a Shemp short.
What are we going to do? Who's there?
Betty, I'm going down to that tomb and find out whether it's the only way we've got of finding out what's going on round here.
Well, I don't want to be left here alone. Can I come too?
There's nothing wrong with your nerve. Come on.
I'll put on a pullover and some thicker shoes.
All right. Is this yours?
Yes.
I'll keep an eye on Broughton. You've every chance of seeing things if you lower Scotch at that pace.
Mr. Gregore! Mr. Gregore! Mr. Gregore! Mr. Gregore! Oh, there you are. Oh, Mr. Gregore, I'll come up to you.
Wait. I'll come down. What do you want?
There was somebody in the library.
Who?
I don't know. The door. It's shut. It's shut.
Don't scream.
Oh, that's what I need. The command in your wonderful voice.
Come with me.
I think you've gone far enough with your insinuations.
Yes, and I may go a great deal farther. What is it? What's the matter?
I've seen him.
Now perhaps you'll believe what I told you.
Get me a glass of water quickly, will you?
only frightened.
Broughton, see if you can find Miss Caney, will you?
It's wonderful to be with a man who isn't afraid.
I am afraid.
You, who have ridden barebacked over the desert.
If you don't stop chattering, I'm afraid I shall have a knife in my back.
But when I'm with you, I have to talk. It comes like poetry.
Are you prepared to obey me?
In anything.
Then close your eyes and don't speak for 10 seconds.
We all panic sometimes.
I felt his hands on me.
That's why I know it was no ghost.
It was no ghost. Look at the clock. It's nearing the hour. I know where you'll find him now. He's gone back to the tomb, to his heathen gods.
And you and I will follow in there. Wait a minute. What's his doctor's telephone number?
Yaxford 72.
Look! The door's open and there's a light.
I'll go no nearer. I'll go no nearer.
I can see a shadow moving.
I'll go no nearer.
Well, then, go back. What about it, Betty? Do we go on?
Yes, of course.
Thought you'd say that. parson, just a dirty crook.
You'd better get out of my way.
Your hand, eh? So that's how it was done.
I wouldn't come any nearer.
I don't have to.
Look, if you please. Thank you. Come on now.
It's nothing.
Come and sit down.
Where's the key?
He threw it away.
When I phoned the doctor, I told him to bring the police. They ought to find us somehow.
Oh, even if they do come, how can they break down that door?
They'll find a way.
I'll make a bandage.
The doctor in charge didn't understand the case. I'm afraid of catalepsy.
Meaning?
Morlant was buried alive.
Oh, Mr. Dragore, what were those shots?
Out of my way.
Where are the others?
Leave me alone!
I rather thought you might be leaving in a hurry with something in your pocket that doesn't belong to you. Hand it over.
You win. That woman! There she is!
Come now.
Oh, you put up your gun, you fool! I tell you, she's got it!
Come on, then.
Stop!
Now, Miss Caney, if you please.
I don't think so.
You fool!
If either of you two horrible men so much as move, in it goes.
But you don't know the value of that jewel.
I don't care for the value, it'll go. And if you shoot, I'll go with it. I mean it. Down 30 feet. And about 60 feet of water. And then Australia.
I can't see to tie this. That light seems much lower.
Hartley! Quick! Come on, get out! Get him out of here!
The door! The door!
Shut!
The flames! They mustn't reach the door!
It's no good. You can't breathe in there.
The cartridge! It's here! If only... If only... I've had enough of this, Miss Caney. Supposing I'm ready to shoot and take the risk.
You'd be taking a bigger risk than you think.
I'll take that gun, thank you.
Now look here.
That'll do. Now, what's the trouble?
This. They're after it. All of them. It belongs.
I'll carry her to the house.
Get back! Back in that corner!
Are we on? But she doesn't want to be on. This is the stick neck guy. Want to see his ball head? Look. That's Werner von Wubu.
That's what it looks like.
What does it look like? Oh, it looks like me with... Never mind.
No.
No, this is Joyce.
Never
She's shake,
mind.
rattling, and rolling.
Hey!
Looks like...
Shaking
It looks
your
like
head.
somebody from this
Hope you enjoyed the movie. It was The Ghoul with Boris Karloff, a very rare film from 1933 that was once thought lost, but we found it and showed it to use. Now, you want to introduce our next film here since we got time?
Our next film here, since we got time, is The Three Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Their name was Horwitz, and Larry's name was Feinberg.
You need to get over this way.
Oh, why do I have to get over this way?
Because she's telling you to...
Yeah, but
No,
you can
that
see
was
Joyce.
fine.
Because we can see Joyce. Have a seat. Bill, have a seat.
Yeah, remember
That
him?
was good. And now there's room for Joyce. Whoa.
Leave my head alone. Anyway, it's a Shemp short.
Shemp short.
It's a Shemp short.
Shemp wears shorts.
And so let's get to it. Three Stooges on Creep Theater. We'll be back and wrap up the show.
I don't have any paper or ribbon.
Yeah, I know. You did that joke last week.
Get it? Wrap up?
No, I don't.
I didn't wear my baseball
Explain
head
it
mask.
to me. What'd you
I didn't wear my
I don't
baseball head
understand that
mask,
at
but I
all.
like to wear
I'm
my
glad you didn't wear that baseball head
mask thing. Oh, this up here. I got to show this before we cut off.
No, cut off. Let's go to the Three Stooges.
The Grapes of Wrath.
Now, you see, Miss Dinkelmeyer, that's the way it should be sung. Shall we try it again?
I'll try anything for you, Professor.
Oh, that's fine, fine. If you please, Doctor. Doctor! Doctor! Oh! Play.
The voice ringing
allegro, too quantro.
Oh, is that bad?
It ain't good. You're supposed to be singing about the voices of spring, not the eruption of a volcano. Give with the throat, not with the bellows.
Oh, Professor, you want it more like a bird.
That's it. That's it. Give me the bird. Oh! Look. Play. We've done enough for today. You might hurt your voice, bend it, crack it, or break it or something.
Oh, Professor, you're so considerate. I'm just crazy about you.
Don't forget, we've got another lesson Tuesday. Gargle with old razor blades.
All right, Professor. I know you wouldn't want anything to happen to my throat.
Except to have somebody cut it.
How would you like to be married to a dame like that?
Don't even say that. Oh! I oughta.
You oughta what?
I oughta be a little more careful.
Well, shut up and listen. Do you remember your Uncle Caleb?
Do I? Why, that old tightwad he'd steal flies from a flying spider.
But, Shemp, he's...
He's a louse and a weasel.
Yeah, well, he just died and left you $500,000.
Just like that old skinflint. $500,000.
Poor old Uncle Caleb. Like I was saying, he was a swell guy. Give me the shirt off his back and throw in the buttons, too. But there's one little catch. You get the dough provided you're married.
So... Married? No, fellas. I'm going to faint. Oh.
Or what? If you get married within 48 hours of the reading of the will.
What time was that?
6 o'clock a night before last.
You just got 7 hours to get yourself a bride.
It can't be done. No woman is interested in me.
Maybe not, pal. But if you look real hard, you might find one that's interested in $500,000.
Maybe you got something there.
You're darn right he has. Do you know any girls?
I got a lot of numbers, but I haven't had much luck with them lately.
Well, you can't get killed for trying. Where's the phone?
There's a booth down the hall.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on.
To the left.
Down the hall.
Right,
Come on.
Oh. Here's 6 nickels.
That makes 17. You ought to hit the jackpot with one of them. Go ahead.
Give me Susquehanna 2222.
Say, he's been in there over an hour.
What are you getting nervous about? When Shem pours on the charm, no dame can resist him.
I hope you're right.
Hello? Is this Ginger Gray? It is? Well, this is your little Snookums. I'm about to do you a big favor. Will you marry me? Oh.
Hey, any luck?
I've got one phone number and 1 nickel left.
Well, start using it. Oh, you clumsy ox, you. Where'd that go?
It went down here someplace.
Well, let's find it.
Take it over that side.
Oh, this is over there.
Oh, no.
Here, take this receiver out
I
of my way.
got it. All right, just take it.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Here, now wait. Get this out of my hair here.
All right. Easy. Get off your foot. Look at what I got here.
What is that?
One of those.
Yeah, wait a minute. It leads around under my arm, then up here around the neck.
That's your...
Get your hand off me here.
Oh, all right.
Easy. All right. Wait a minute. Come on.
All
Easy.
right.
Now, wait a minute. Can you dial from there?
No, can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute. If I come around like this one and get up in this one, how's that?
Well, it don't feel as good as when I did this.
Oh, wait. Take it easy. Now, look. We ain't getting no place fast.
Let's get at this thing right the right way. You won't let me get this off.
All right, wait a minute. All right. Can't stare at me.
It started with the book, didn't it? Mo, where's your hat?
How you doing?
Get your hand out of my face.
That ain't my hand, that's your hand.
All right, you asked for it. Ow! Ow! Wait. Oh.
Say, miss, would you like to get married?
What?
Get married.
Well, I don't know, but you are kind of cute at that.
Oh, it's not me, it's him.
You gotta get out of this.
All right.
There isn't much time left. You know that, don't you? All right.
What happened? That's what I want to know.
Wait a minute. Did you get a load of that?
What a dish.
I wonder who she is.
We'll soon find out.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Who's the new dame?
Hey, Miss Hopkins. Miss Hopkins. Did you hear that, kid?
And good looking, too.
Go get her, Shep.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't propose to a girl looking like that. We gotta give you the works. Come on. Stand still, will you? We gotta get going. It's 3 o'clock now.
Yeah? And if you don't marry that girl by 6 o'clock, we're out of the money.
I said stand still.
Oh, Mo! I'm blind! You point my eye out! Get a towel, Mo! Get a towel! Oh.
Hey, where are the towels?
In the bottom drawer.
I got it.
You sure look funny with a Buster Brown collar.
Hold that.
Oh. You too. Where are you?
Here. Say, I forgot to tell you, when the afternoon papers come out, you're going to be famous.
How come?
I gave the story to the reporters. Yes, sir. Schemphauer to inherit $500,000. Let's get going, kid. I'm telling you to hold still now. I'm warning you.
Oh, excuse me. What's that?
Hold still.
Oh, almost had 7 years of hard luck. Oh, how do you like that?
I said stand still.
Oh! Hey, I cut off my head. Mo, my head is off. Mo, my head is off. My head is off. Oh, there I am. And as pretty as a picture.
Yeah, but Nate, let's get going here. This means $500,000.
I know what it means.
Here you are. Boy, am I tired. Where'll I throw this water? Oh. You look good. You look great, kid. You're a cinch. Go to it.
Oh.
Come on.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Come in, Cousin Basil. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I've just been dying to meet you. You're even cuter than that Sadie said you were.
Oh, boy, success. Yeah, listen to those kisses.
Cut it out.
Oh, you must be exhausted after your long trip. Sit down. Let me look at you, Cousin Basil. Oh. Now, don't you go away. Hello? Yes, this is Miss Hopkins. Your Cousin Basil? Well, then who is...
I was just...
How dare you pretend to be my Cousin Basil? I'll teach you a thing or two. You won't. Don't you dare strike me. Taking advantage of a poor, weak, helpless woman.
Boy, his kisses are getting louder.
You horrible person, you...
What happened, kid?
Can I help it if I ain't Cousin Basil?
Oh, Professor, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. All I wanted to do was propose, but...
Propose? Oh, Professor, this is so sudden.
You mean you'll really marry him?
Oh, of course. He's my little old dreamboat.
Your little dreamboat is sailing.
Wait a minute. You're going to sail away from a $500,000? We only got 2 hours left. Come on, get going. Come on.
Come right in, folks.
Yes, indeed. Say, here's the license. My pal wants to get married in a rush.
Oh, splendid. Oh, excuse me. Hello? Who? Mr. Howard? Yes, he's here.
Hello? Yes? What? How many of them? Wow. Yeah. Okay, thanks. That was the clerk at the apartment. Those dames you phoned this morning found out about the $500,000 in the papers. Come on, pal, we got to make this fast.
Have you got the ring?
Why, certainly I got it.
Oh. It went in the piano. Get it. You see anything?
Yeah, wires. Listen, you.
What?
You know, I think the piano's out of tune. Go on. I think I see it. Oh!
Look out. Get up on it.
Get me out of here. My face. Oh, you want to spoil my looks?
Impossible. Never mind your face and get that ring. It's 6:15.
Oh, I'm awful sorry.
So am I.
Whoa, give
Quit playing around in there and get that ring.
Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
That dummy. He's all tangled up with wires.
All right, well, back him up and let's break him out of it.
Oh, piano.
Shut up.
Hey, sit him down. We'll get a new grip. Easy, now wait. Get this stuff off.
Oh.
You get in the messes every time. Here, give me your arm. Well, a few minutes left and no ring, no nothing.
Wait a minute, fellas. Here's the ring.
How do you like that? Get up. Okay, partner, we're ready for the kickoff.
Join hands, you lovebirds.
Wait a minute. Who is this character?
She's the bride.
Oh, yeah? Not while I got my strength. Tell me, Ghoul, didn't you propose to me?
Yes, but I'm with...
Didn't you?
Yes, but you turned me down.
That was before I read the papers. Now I accept. Okay, Toots, let her rip. Oh, no, don't he propose to me, too? And then...
Oh, wait. Look at that. We better do something fast.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Lady! Lady!
Justice, please. Please.
Yes, indeed. Hold hands, you lovebirds.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't hit a lady with that. Use this. It's bigger. Oh, thanks.
Will you marry me?
Never! No! I'm getting a headache.
I'll fix your headache.
Oh, Larry, an octopus has got me. Larry, yes. Hold still a minute. I gotta hold still.
Now what do you say?
I give up. I'll marry him.
Straight heads anyway. Oh, Mr. Bennett, please hurry.
Hold hands, you lovely birds.
What do you mean, how am I?
Congratulations, both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
We're married.
We made it. It's 6 o'clock and you're married.
What happened? You're married, kid. Say something.
Help!
Stooges.
Larry
We're
Moe
on
and
to
somebody else.
Shem.
Shem.
It wasn't Curly, it wasn't Joe, it wasn't Curly Joe, it was Shem. Why, camera over here.
That's Joyce. Joyce's Choice. She has a dog named Herbert, or no? What's the dog?
When did the cameraman start running the show?
What's the dog's name?
You know, he's talking about stuff that our audience has no idea. Why are you talking about a dog? They have no idea.
It's a Barker.
There are people out there watching the show. You're talking about a dog. They have no idea what dog you're talking about.
The dog's name is Barker.
What dog?
Her dog. The dog's name is Smitty. Oh, will you stop with the head?
Hey, where's that thing I wanted to smash? Where's that fish that talks? Did you bring that?
That's at Phil's house.
That Billy Bass. I want to smash that.
Billy
with a
Bass.
hammer. Where's the hammer?
Yay!
The hammer.
No, I guess.
Where's the hammer at? Hey, wait for a minute.
Billy Bass. Billy Bass. Billy Bass. Billy Bass. He just. Oh. Oh, will you quit hitting my head? This is my. I introduce you to my little friend. What was his name? Billy Solestis.
You bring it on the way.
What do you call it? Billy Soreblade or something?
Oh no! Oh, in the cat boat. Well, in the cat boat. Here, hold this up.
There better not be here. You get this.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
don't want
smash it.
anybody cat pooping on my map.
Here, here, I want you to hold this. Hold this. Hold that. Sorry, did I hit you?
No.
I'm going to zoom right in on it.
Good.
What is that supposed to be?
Just the head to my cane there.
Yeah, the Cane Mutiny.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, we got to wrap the show up. I have paper tape.
Oh, don't hit me there. Don't hit me there. Don't hit me there. Don't hit me there.
Okay, let's try this one. We got to get going. So I hope you enjoyed the program tonight, and we'll see you next week on Crap Theater. And have a good weekend, everybody. Now, this is where we waste time with the critics. Bye. Where's everybody going?
Good night.
See ya.
We'll be here next Friday.
Think so?
Well, right now, this is a Thursday, and we're in the basement. We're in Joyce's basement.
No, not with Nancy's.
Or Nancy's basement with Joyce. Are those? Bye.